This presentation is for members of the Public Employees Retirement System, or PERS, the Teachers Pension and Annuity Fund, or TPAF, and the Police and Firemen's Retirement System, or PFRS. We will discuss the benefits of purchasing service credit, what type of service may be eligible to be purchased, and we will review the estimate and application process. Since your retirement allowance is based in part on the amount of service credit posted to your account at the time of retirement, it may be beneficial for you to purchase additional service credit if you are eligible to do so. Only active members of the retirement system are permitted to purchase service credit. An active member is one who has made contributions to the retirement system within 2 years of their purchase request and who has not retired or withdrawn his or her contributions. Any service credit purchased will be added to your service credit total. This would mean the more service credit you have, the higher your pension amount would be. Purchasing service could also help you qualify for health benefits in retirement or may allow you to attain retirement eligibility sooner by qualifying for an early retirement if you are a PERS or TPAF member, or a special retirement if you are a PFRS member. Purchasing service may not be beneficial in all situations, so it's important to consider a few things. If you are a PERS or TPAF member applying for a retirement that does not use the service formula to calculate your retirement benefit and have already met the eligibility requirements, purchasing service credit will not be beneficial. However, members may want to consider purchasing service to help them qualify for those retirement types, even though the purchase time will not change the pension allowance. For example, if your retirement system offers a veteran retirement, you must have a minimum amount of service credit to be eligible to apply. In many cases, once you have attained the service credit required, your retirement benefit is calculated using a percentage, and your service credit total will not be used in the calculation. Similarly, an ordinary disability retirement also requires a specific amount of New Jersey service credit in order to be eligible to apply. Once that has been attained, any service credit over the requirement will not be used in the retirement calculation. If you are considering purchasing service credit so that you qualify for state-paid or employer-paid health benefits in retirement, it is important that you be familiar with the type of purchase you'd like to make, as some purchase types cannot be used to qualify you for health benefits in retirement. If you are a local government employee, you should discuss retired health benefit qualifications with your Human Resource Office, as some local government employers do not permit purchase service to be used to qualify their employees for employer-paid health benefits in retirement. It is important to note that purchasing service credit will not change your date of enrollment in the pension system, your membership tier, or your Chapter 78 eligibility date. If you are eligible to purchase service credit, it will take several months to process from the receipt of your purchase application. All purchase applications are submitted online through your Member Benefit Online System account, otherwise known as MBOS. Soon after, your employer or former employer will be contacted and asked to complete a purchase certification to verify your employment. Once the purchase certification has been received, the Division of Pensions and Benefits can review the information provided by your employer to determine if you are eligible to purchase the service in question. A letter will be mailed outlining your approval or denial. If you are approved, you will have 90 days from the date on your purchase quote letter to authorize your purchase. If you have changed your mind and no longer wish to purchase the service, simply let the quote letter expire, as you are under no obligation to purchase the service. Once your purchase authorization and payment have been received and processed, the service will be credited to your pension account. Your purchase service credit will be reflected on your personal benefit statement with the next quarterly posting. This could take up to 6 months depending on when the purchase payment was received and processed. Before we review the types of service you may be eligible to purchase, it is important to note that you cannot purchase service credit in lieu of working. The service actually has to be a period of time that falls within your public employment work history that you didn't already get pension credit for. Purchase is broken up into two categories, shared cost and full cost. For most types of purchase, the cost is shared between the employee and the employers who participate in the pension plan. When statute specifically provides that the employer shall not be liable for any cost of the purchase, the member must pay the full cost. Therefore, full cost purchase is twice as expensive as a shared cost purchase. In the shared cost group, a member could apply to purchase temporary, provisional, or substitute service, former membership, leave of absence. This could be for both personal reasons and medical reasons, uncredited service, or out-of-state public service. In the full cost group, a member could apply to purchase military service, U.S. government service, local retirement system service, and if you are a PFRS member, you would also be able to apply to purchase layoff time. Please be sure to read the Purchase of Service fact sheet available on our website for possible restrictions. While it is always best to submit a purchase application if you're not sure if the service in question is eligible to be purchased, we can offer some guidance on service that is not eligible to be purchased. Please note this is not an exhaustive list. DCRP or ABP service, out-of-state, U.S. government, or military service if the member is already receiving or is eligible to receive retirement benefits from these pension systems. Service while employed by a private industry employer. Layoff time for PERS and TPAF members. Seasonal service or service out of thin air. The cost to purchase 1 year of shared cost service is calculated by multiplying the member's highest annual salary by an age factor. If you wish to calculate the cost of a full cost purchase, you should follow the same formula and then multiply the cost by 2. Let's take a look at an example for a PERS member who is age 45 and earning $60,000 a year. This is the member's highest annual salary. $60,000 multiplied by their age factor equals $2,952.66 for the cost of 1 year of shared cost service. To determine the cost of 1 month, the member would divide this total by 12. If they wish to purchase full cost service, they would multiply the total cost by 2. If you wish to calculate the cost of a purchase manually, you can obtain your age factor by using the purchase rate charts available in your Retirement Systems member guidebook located on our website. Please note that age factors may vary by retirement system. You can also run a purchase estimate online through the Member Benefit Online System, or MBOS. Let's take a look at how to run an estimate for a purchase through MBOS. From your MBOS homepage, select the Purchase Calculator button. In number 1, identify the type of purchase you would like the estimate for and enter the number of months you'd like to purchase in number 2. Then click the Submit button at the bottom. A lump sum estimate will be produced. Take note of the text written in red. This is just an estimate, and you should not remit a check to the Division of Pensions and Benefits based on the calculation. If you would like to submit an application to purchase this service, click Apply to Purchase Service. If you would like to run another purchase estimate, click the Calculate Another Estimate button. You may also access the purchase application right from your MBOS homepage. If you have ever submitted a purchase request in the past, a list of them, including their status, will appear. To submit a new purchase application, click the Submit a New Purchase Request button. If you have not submitted a purchase request in the past, you will not see the screen and will be directed to the purchase application. On the application, provide your maiden name or former last name if applicable, then your mailing address and telephone number. If these fields are pre-populated, check the information for accuracy and update accordingly. Next, indicate if you plan to retire or terminate in the next 9 months. Then provide the date you plan to retire or terminate your employment. If you are not planning to retire or terminate your employment in the next few months, select NA. From the list, choose the type of service you wish to purchase and then click Continue. If you need more information, please read the Purchasing Service Credit fact sheet linked for you at the bottom of the application. For public employment with a governmental or educational employer, please enter the name of the employer, the address, your title while employed there, and the dates of employment. For a purchase of military service, additional fields will appear for you to indicate the branch of military service and your dates of active service. To list additional titles, employers, or periods of service for the same type of service, click the Add New Service Period button. When you have entered all the information about the employer or military service, click the Continue button. All of the information needed for the purchase request should now be entered, and you will be shown a summary page. Please review the summary information carefully, as this is what will be submitted to the Division of Pensions and Benefits to begin processing your purchase. If you need to change any of the information shown, click on the Modify button to go back and make the changes. If any of the information is incorrect, you can click on the Delete button to remove the information. If all the information displayed on the summary page is correct, click the Submit button to submit your purchase request. A confirmation page will appear indicating that the purchase request has been submitted successfully. At the top of the confirmation page, there will be a link to a printable version of the summary page information. You should click this link and print a copy of the summary information for your records. You will also receive a separate email confirmation that the purchase request has been submitted successfully. A determination will be mailed to you after all the information from your employer or former employer regarding the service has been received and reviewed. If the service is not eligible to be purchased, a denial letter will be sent explaining why it does not meet the purchase requirements. Likewise, if you are approved to purchase the service, a quotation letter will be mailed detailing how much service can be purchased, the total cost, and the payment options available. You can opt to pay for your purchase in a lump sum, through payroll deductions, as a rollover from another qualified retirement plan, or any combination of these payment options. Follow the instructions in the letter to authorize your purchase and your payment option. You must return the purchase coupon within 90 days from the date of the letter. If you fail to respond during that time frame, your purchase quote will expire. If you wish to move forward with the purchase in the future, you will need to reapply. Remember, the cost of a purchase is based on your age and your highest annual salary, so the cost of the purchase could increase. Please note that your purchase balance must be paid in full prior to your retirement date, as purchase balances, also called arrears balances, cannot be carried into retirement. Even if quoted, there is no obligation to purchase the service. If you have changed your mind about the purchase, ignore the quote letter and let it expire. If you have been approved to purchase service credit, you can purchase all of the service quoted or just a portion. If you would like to make a partial purchase, you will need to determine the cost by using this easy formula. Take the total price quoted, divide it by the number of months or pay periods quoted, and then multiply that number by the number of months or pay periods that you would like to purchase. Let's take a look at an example. Let's say the total cost was $1,177 for 5 months of service. Dividing the total cost of $1,177 by 5 months means the cost of 1 month is $235.40. If you wanted to purchase just 2 of the months quoted, you would multiply the $235.40 by 2. It would cost you $470.80 for 2 months of service. If you wanted to purchase the remaining months at a later date, you would have to reapply. As previously stated, the cost of a purchase is based on your age and your highest annual salary, so the cost of the remaining months could increase. This video is meant to provide a general overview and may not address every individual situation. If after viewing this presentation you have additional questions, we are here to assist you. Contact our call center at 609-292-7524. Email us at pensions.nj@tres.nj.gov or write to us at Division of Pensions and Benefits, P.O. Box 295, Trenton, New Jersey 08625-0295.